Hey, welcome. How's it going? Hey, how are you guys doing tonight? Sorry to any of you who accidentally hit the like 4-second stream I had there for a second. I had the wrong thumbnail on that, so that needed to get changed really quick. So apologies on that. I will be getting things going here in just a minute. I'm just making sure I have an announcement pushed out to Discord really quick about the stream, which is now sent. So hopefully everybody's already been getting started with the with everything going on with Dragonspine. Yes, to answer the question, I did already get Albedo. I actually had a crazy stroke of luck. I only rolled 20 rolls, and not only did I pick up Albedo in those 20 rolls, but I also picked up the very elusive, up until now, Keqing, finally. So that was really super surprising. I did not expect that at all. But I'm not gonna complain. That was that was amazing. And at some point, whenever I actually have the materials to build her up, I'm definitely going to be doing that. Yeah, I managed to get 2 officials, but I didn't need any because she was already C6. I did get a final C6 for my Xingqiu, but I don't use him anyways, at least not right now. And then also, like I said, Albedo as well. So yeah, things with the rolls went pretty well. I can't really complain. But one thing I haven't done yet this evening is I haven't used all the free acquaint fates that they gave us, and I racked up 40 free acquaint fates. So I am, even though I don't usually do this on my streams, because these I didn't have to spend money on, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll these with you guys so you can laugh at my probably terrible luck, since I spent all my good luck on the limited banner a few minutes ago. So let's see what kind of horrifying terribleness I have awaiting me here. I'm just gonna skip that. Hey, look, Elisa. Well, I don't really have very many constellations for her. I guess I got two 4-stars on that, so that wasn't not really anything to truly complain about anyways. And oh, hey, Xiangling. I've already got C6 of her, so that's nothing special. And more nothing special. Hey, look, another character I've already got C6 of, so I'm not worried about that. And this will be the last one of these, but that will drop me at 60 rolls after this one in the standard banner. So I'll be looking good in the future if, like, as I collect more acquaints in the near future, and I'll be able to maybe pull something useful. Hey, Changyan, another character I've got C6 on. So yeah, those 40 didn't net me anything, which isn't particularly surprising in any meaningful way. But yeah, so I'm at least positioned to probably hit pity at some point on that in the near-ish future, within 30 rolls. So that's not too bad. I'll take that as a win one way or the other. I mean, the limited banner was really kind to me this evening, so I have no right to complain, and I'm not going to. So with that said, I haven't begun the Albedo Quest yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and get cracking on that. Right now, my Albedo is not really leveled up very much yet. I still have to really work on building him. I haven't even really decided for certain what I want his build to be yet. Right now I've got him sitting on an archaic Petra set just because I had a lot of it sitting around. But that is more than likely not going to be what I leave on him, because he's in my Zhongli team, and that's not really going to be useful, because a lot of the damage dealt on my Zhongli team is physical in nature. From both Fischl and Zhongli, it's physical in nature, so a archaic Petra set's really not going to benefit this team at all. So that said, I'm probably going to keep with the theme of Bolide and maybe build Bolide on him. And if not that, then I might go 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Geo, and just go straight damage. Depending on what kind of burst he can produce, I could even see picking up a 2-piece Noblesse Oblige set and seeing if I can make him into a burst dealer. I was looking over his talents, and his elemental burst talent multiplier is actually pretty high. I suspect it will actually increase at a pretty good rate into the upper levels, so he may actually be able to produce pretty good numbers with that in time. So only testing will really tell, but we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. For now, I just need to go ahead and claim this stuff. I have to do the Gnostic Chorus update at some point. I have not yet done that, but I'm not going to do that right this second. I'm going to go ahead and head over to Mondstadt here in a minute so that we can get heading out to that big old mountain right over there, out into Dragonspine, hopefully soon. So let's go ahead and head on over there to Mondstadt so that we can get this story quest started. I'm gonna check the chat a little bit here. I appreciate you, everybody who were congratsing on my pulls. Yeah, I was about as surprised as any of you might have been. Like, I really couldn't believe it. My first 10 roll on it, and it came up with official and Kuching. And so, you know, I pretty much crossed out my pity progress and was like, well, this is probably going to be me setting in for the long haul to pull Albedo. Very next roll was Albedo official and Xingqiu all in the same roll. So that was, you know, surprising. So let's see what we get here. Sucrose. Customers.
Pardon me. Are you looking for Timaeus? No. Just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store. I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help.
Huh. Again with confidence. No need to be. We'll go with the no need to be nervous.
Do I look nervous?
I'm definitely glad to see Sucrose actually getting a nice chip into the story here finally.
My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to.
Well, that definitely is consistent with her main story stuff that from her profile story unlocks. She basically doesn't leave unless, you know, she's stalking Diona or doing something weird like that. Scaring children, all that good stuff. Can I turn up the dialogue? I can try and see if I can turn up the game's main sound effects here in just a second.
If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book. Over there. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we? Hey. Aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror?
And I don't even charge for autographs. I'm gonna go with legendaries a bit much though.
Stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close.
To answer that question, the element, those pity pools, they reset in, like, they're rather that not that they reset, but they're individual between the standard and limited, so they both have their own pity pools.
What do you mean, research? Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying? Still, you'd definitely be able to help Albedo. It is you, after all. There's that name again, Albedo. Is he also an alchemist in
Well, we've definitely heard of him. I'm gonna pick. I think we might have heard of him.
I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher?
Teacher.
Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough.
Let me see if I can figure out why this is... I assume you guys can hear me just fine, but I'm not sure why the input from the game might be so quiet. Let me see if I can figure out why it's being quiet on that side really quick. Looks like I might be able to... As soon as I finish this cutscene, I'm going to see if I can turn this up.
We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over
Not
the
sure
world.
why it might be so low. It might be because my system volume for the game is set fairly low. Although I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal. Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
Yeah,
I'm
it
sure
does stop
Albedo
at basic
will tell you
crafting.
about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Equivalent exchange, maybe? Can you make Paimon stronger?
Doesn't need any help in that department. But if Albedo wants to pay Paimon back for helping him, a few more might settle the score. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And... sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best. Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Traveler observation report. Alright, so let me see.
Less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
Alright, now that all the dialogue from that is through, let me see if there is an issue with the... No, all the audio in the game is actually set to max, but what I will do is I'm going to cut the volume to half on the music, and then I'm going to see if it's the system sounds that might be setting that a touch low. So hang on just a second here. So I think it might be pretty low, but yeah, it's very low naturally. Alright, so let's see if that's any better. Alright, let me know in the chat, guys, if the game sounds are any louder, because if so, then I'll make some adjustments to the in-game sound so that the dialogue stands in front of these sound effects. I think that probably worked. It's a lot louder on my side, and it seems like on the equalizer that it's actually coming up a bit more too, so I'm thinking that probably did work. So with that said, I'm going to cut sound effects to half as well. Kefali, I think right now, like, it's a little hard for me to tell as far as like first impressions to Albedo overall. I think I'll probably end up liking him as a resonance option for my Geo team, but I don't really have a complete build on him yet. I'm hoping to get the new quest sword on him and kind of go from there. Okay, so I need to go to the entrance of Dragonspine to get moving with this part of the quest. So I'll just go ahead and teleport over here and keep moving. All right, and if you guys think that I need to like rebalance any of the sounds since I had to do this on the fly, just let me know if the game sounds are too loud or if the music's too loud. I will gladly rebalance a little bit. I wasn't anticipating having like a balance issue with the sound overall, but yeah, now that I know that I did, I might have to rework a little bit here. Well, it's definitely nice to be able to just, you know, take an elevator up really quick for a little extra height on a glide, that's for sure. I guess I technically got 2 characters today that can do that, since I also picked up Kuching today whilst getting Albedo, so... Yeah, Kefali, yeah, I'm doing the main story during this stream so that I can go ahead and, you know, get my entry requirements into... Oh, hey, there's a statue of the 7 up there. So I can go ahead and get my entry requirement into Dragonspine, and we can get, you know, cracking with all this. I'm planning to explore any of the secrets that I can find on it, too. I created a... I'll just go ahead and show... Oh, hey, let's knock that out. Oh, that was a new voice line, too, I think. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. Oh, that seems to have completely whiffed. That's no good. Not really sure how that occurred. That's better. There we go. Not really sure what was going on there. Like, somehow my Zhongli completely whiffed. That was unfortunate. But again, my Albedo's not really geared, so he's not really set up for any damage dealing right now. Like, I do have some accessories for him, or not accessories, artifacts. But they're not really optimized at the moment. Like, right now I've got this on him, and this is completely not the right artifact set. It was just some stuff I had on hand for him that I could use. With that said, actually, this probably wouldn't be a bad piece, so I can go ahead and throw this on him. Let's see what else we've got. I really need defense as primary substat option for him. I could take this, wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, I'd rather stay with defense. I'm thinking, let's see, either full Bolide or 2-piece Archaic Petra, 2-piece Gladiator. But if I can put together Archaic Petra Gladiator, I've already got... I would need to replace this. I can go back to Archaic Petra with this. And I might be in better position, actually, to set up what I want here. This has attack and defense, which is probably ideal. And then, okay, so this is a good Archaic Petra piece as well, but I can't afford an outlying piece here to some degree, although physical bonus damage would be ideal. This is crit damage, attack, HP. This is physical bonus, okay. This could be good. This could be really good. Let's see. This has crit damage and rate and attack percent. Oh man, it's kind of hard to unequip this though. We'll have to see how I'm gonna have to do some testing to see how damage scales versus physical damage bonus, since all of his extra scales come from that. Let's see what kind of gladiator pieces I have that I can give to him. Healing bonus, well, that's obviously garbage. Crit rate, it's not okay. Well, I do have a 4-star defense piece. Actually, I don't think that would be bad. Okay, so that'll give him pretty much a good setup for now. I can keep trying to hunt a better replacement gladiator piece, or I could see if I have a better gladiator flower by chance. Crit damage, attack. Actually, this is quite good. That may not be bad. So this is attack and rate as my 2 benefits. This has attack and defense. I mean, rate would be, if this picked up rate, this would probably end up being better. Oh, why's it got to make me have decisions like this? Well, let's actually go back over here really quick then, because technically I could choose anything from these. If I could pick up something that will, like even this, ideally something with defense would be better, though, because that will continue to lean into what I need. And ideally, maybe something with some crit rate would be ideal, too. So, defense, crit rate. So I'm kind of a hoarder, if you guys haven't noticed from my artifacts. I kind of don't throw away a whole lot of my 5-star options or use them as enhancement fodder. Just because I kind of know from like my general like week-to-week strategy, I'm usually going to be needing it. I'm going to throw this on it just to give him kind of a soft upgrade for now. But I'm anticipating replacing this with a defense piece later. This is HP. I wanted a defense. Okay, this is actually a defense piece. This one, yeah, I think this was the one I actually was thinking I should have been using. Wait, was it one of these? No, okay, so it was this one that I wanted to try throwing on him because I'm trying to make sure that he keeps high defense. Okay, and then I need to swap this. Alright, now we're in a better spot. Hopefully the quest weapon will come in and allow me to throw this weapon off of him. I don't think physical bonus damage would be bad, but I'm anticipating that weapon being better based on the details of the event, because that's going to provide a bunch of bonuses as well.
How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Is Kuching and Xingqiu a good combo? Yeah, I think that they actually really should produce well together. I really do. I'm going to need to start enhancing in some of these artifacts for Albedo based on what I'm trying to build. Oh, hey, Rosalia. Let me go ahead and start screen recording. Very curious to hear what her voice is going to sound like.
Sister Rosaria, so here you are. Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
But this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Choir practice.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
She looks tired.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
People are absolutely like that, Barbara.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
She definitely has kind of a tired look to her, doesn't she? Interesting.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've got to get going.
Rosaria kind of looks more like a zombie than Chi-Chi does. She's got very, like, grayish skin and, like, very tired eyes.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
Well, right into it.
We better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from Storm Terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping.
I'm just realizing that because of the existence of that auto button up there, It's definitely going to make some of my footage ugly sometimes. I wonder if it disappears if you click on it.
Otherwise, depending
No,
on
it
your
doesn't.
answer, I could have arrested you
Well,
on the spot.
Rip.
What? Do the nuns of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
This is pretty far on the outside to the left. The nuns arresting.
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
Investigating the truth of this world. Alright, we're gonna just go straight to we're looking
If it's him
for
you're
Albedo
after,
though.
I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm.
She does have a vision on her dead panda. You can see she's got a cryo vision at like right at the small of her back.
So, are you also looking for him?
You can kind of see it like in between like the bend of her elbow right now.
No, this
Yep.
is just a professional habit.
There you
of
go.
mine.
You can see it
I
in clear
sense
view
elemental
there.
Traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
As far as nuns go, you're fairly mysterious. You're more like a detective. We'll go with
I
detective.
couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to
Of
see
course
what
she
he's up
doesn't.
to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks.
Interesting.
They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Alright, let me stop screen recording. Interesting. Alright, so one of the things that I was just getting into is I'm hoping we're going to be seeing a lot of ancient ruins type stuff out here. That's the hope anyways. I'm already seeing ancient ruins here. So in preparation for this, I did create an on-screen like language cipher so that I can just display it over the stream so that we can translate any ancient text we see as we go. And then at the bottom, where it kind of looks like a scroll on the bottom of my overlay, I'll just display it on there as I've translated it. So basically, I have this that I made for this purpose. And basically, as I find any ancient text, I will just go ahead and translate it. Now, most of it is in Latin, so it might be a little hard to determine exactly what it says. I may have to consult with Dead Panda over on my... Dead Panda, that's not the right name. I read your name on here, but I'll have to consult with other Panda on my Discord to get those translations done. So, let's see if I can... Oh yeah, there should be all sorts of chests over here. I'm pretty excited about that. That'll be nice. Let's see if that guy will just go in the water. Oh, he didn't. Lame. Alright, we'll just finish him off. Press U to view the effects of sheer cold. Characters in sub-zero climate will continuously accumulate sheer cold. When sheer cold reaches its limit, they'll start losing HP. Bonfires or sources of heat will diminish sheer cold. Certain conditions, like snowstorms and actions like swimming, will accelerate sheer cold accumulation. Okay, good to know. Oh, hey, there's a chest under here. And some... looks like... cryosysons. We'll go ahead and finish those off real quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and head back up here. Get a little bit of a shortcut. That's so convenient. I can tell I'm definitely going to enjoy having Albedo around for sure. I'll just go ahead and smack these guys up real quick. I'm not passing up any chests. I do believe you have to be, I think, like, in, maybe it was like around AR 40-ish, I think. I'm not absolutely positive on that. It might be like the other ones where, you know, it just has been adding 2 levels to each of the requirements, but I'm not positive, honestly. how to do the ice crystal thing. Mentos, I'm not sure if I know what you mean by that question off the top of my head. Alright, so I definitely need to get to that Statue of the Seven so I can open up the map. Use Elemental Sight. Okay, so I came over here. I wasn't even using Elemental Sight. I don't even know if I'm going the right way right now. Okay, so there's tracks in the snow, so let's...
You know, little Pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is I'm not a criminal in your example?
Moments of birth. Live.
Oh, that guy went flying.
I
Nope.
will have order. Power cord.
Let's go ahead and keep that resistance up. Nope. Ah, of course he shields himself. Of course he does.
Come into being.
So I'm gonna need to go to Xinyan for this one now. I'm definitely accumulating a little bit of sheer cold. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Oh, I hate these guys so much. Let's get an extra construct. Let's see what kind of plunge damage I can get with this. Okay, that wasn't too bad at all, actually. I'll take that. Definitely picking up more of this sheer cold buff, though. Alright, this guy's just gotta die. I don't want to use any of my cooldowns on him because he was so low. Alright, here we go. Where'd he go? Aw, really, dude?
Odds revealed.
Live. Moments of birth.
Nice. Oh, that just destroyed his shield, so that works for me. Well, as usual, the Electro ones are still the headache in the bunch. It seems like that didn't change out here in Dragonspine. It's so nice to have chests to find again. I should be able to actually really enhance Albedo's artifacts pretty fast, even level him up pretty quick. I really honestly, like, I hadn't even considered that this would be an option, but it makes sense that it is, since this is a totally new area of the map. I keep forgetting I need to, okay, so I need to be searching over here. Yeah, we're looking for Albedo, but we're already on him. Okay, so, okay, I see it over here, it looks like. Can you get Albedo on PS4? Yeah, you should be able to. I don't think there's any... Oh, there's one of those cryo systems over there. Winter Wonderland achievement. Okay, I'll take it.
Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Seems like there's more to being a nun in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Oh yeah, I didn't do my rolls on stream. I don't really do, if that was what your question was, Nitro, I don't do like paid for rolls on my stream. I may, like, I did my Acquaint Fate, my freebie rolls that I got from all of the Ascension rewards today. I did those on the stream right at the beginning, but that's because I didn't have to pay for them, and it's not really encouraging unhealthy kind of like gambling culture, which I don't really like to encourage because everybody's luck is different. And, you know, just like really, like, at its core, the reason why I don't want to do it is just because, like, sometimes watching other people have luck might encourage you to do it, and then you might just have terrible luck afterwards. And I, you know, in my mind, I would feel kind of responsible for like encouraging you to just blow money that maybe you didn't really need to be spending. So yeah, I don't really like to do that on the stream for that reason. Alright, so I'm not... Okay, so I did still need to go over here, I think, maybe? No, it was up here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into it with this thing then. I might as well just hit him in the head with this. That should make things a great deal easier. Why not just throw down some extra constructs while I'm at it? Oh, she has a cryo shield already? That was really quick, actually. Rosebud, okay. Well, we'll just give her a second meteor then. Wow, she got that back fast. Okay, so cryo systems are going to be a little bit of a headache with regard to their shield generation, I can tell. But I don't really have my like prime pyro generating team right now like selected. My other team would probably do this a little better, but I wanted to go ahead and use Albedo for tonight anyways, because he's the main character I'm focusing on kind of with tonight's content anyways. So let's keep going. See if we can find anything interesting around here. Oh, I need to get near this so I can thaw out again. So it looks like any campfires or cooking pots will remove sheer cold. Also, teleport waypoints should also remove it. And okay, huge block of ice. See what's stuck inside. Okay. They don't have voice lines for this stuff. Alright. Well, I mean, it's kind of pointing me over here. I wonder if it's this. No, it is not. Okay, well that gave me an exploration knowledge, so I might as well and hit that really quick for my free primo. Yeah, it's still pointing me over here. Use elemental tracks to... Wait, yeah, so it's still pointing me... Okay, now it's pointing me up here now. Okay. So at least it jumped a little bit. It's like a little icon on the map over here. It's trying to tell me to get at something. Kaizik, welcome. Alright, still following the tracks, so we'll go up here. Oh, hey, a Sealy. Okay. It's a pyro one. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't... Yeah, he took away my sheer cold. Okay. Well, that's handy. So I imagine, yeah, so the Sealy Zele statues, yeah, these should also remove sheer cold. It's like a little floaty red rock up on top of there. Might need to go grab that. Oh, there's another one right there too. Okay. Well then, let's get a little air for that. Hey, that worked out better than I thought it would. Frost-bearing tree, crimson agate. When exploring Dragonspine region, you will sometimes find a kind of crystalline substance known as crimson agate. Offering these crimson agates to frost-bearing tree may yet yield rich rewards. Okay. So it kind of seems like Statue of the Seven build-up kind of stuff. I'm going to mark this then, because it's probably going to be wise to do that. And I should probably try to find my way over there to get that one too.
Burst forth.
So let's head over there. Well, I didn't really get much of a jump off of that, did I? Grimlock, so sheer cold is a kind of like a debuff, I guess. And the longer, like once it maxes out, I think you start taking damage, is how it works. I'm gonna replace these with the 6-point star, because that was the wrong icon, I think. I don't really usually... Why is it okay, I already did. Okay, I'm just like derping. It's late, excuse me. Okay. Well, so the footsteps were still below me.
Power cord.
I don't know, for any of you guys who have Xinyan, she got... Oh, here's another one of those agates over there. Should go grab that. But she got a... Anyways, Xinyan got a new... Oh, I'm taking Frozen Cold. She got a new idle animation with 1.2 update today, which... I'm pretty sure I called it. I think I said this during one of my streams. I want to say, you know, a few weeks ago when she first came out, But I'm pretty sure, like, when I realized she only had one idol, I said she'll probably get a second one in 1.2, and I bet it'll have something to do with her guitar, and it does. It's very appropriate given the character's personality, so I'm just gonna chill out here for a second and let that play, unless she just decides to stand here and be afraid of frogs forever. So let's see how long it takes. Yeah, there we go. I like it. This is a very suiting idol animation for her. Also, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but they definitely remixed / rebalanced the sound in 1.2. For anybody who has a surround sound headset, it sounds much better now. The sound is much more full. You kind of get a better impact of like what direction sounds are coming from than you did before. It's nice. The sounds are a lot heavier too, so anything that has like a low end, like a bassier response, definitely has a bit more impact behind it, which is nice. Oh, there he is.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
Oh, welcome, Hexovian. How's it going, bud? So, do you want to know the real answer to that question, Hexovian, or do you want me to lie? Because lying might make you salty. Yeah, Dead Panda, it was 20. It was 20. Yeah, I also Hexovian, I got Kuching as well in those same 20 rolls, so I was extremely surprised.
The word on the street is he loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger?
Yeah, I was definitely pretty excited about it, Hexovian. Yeah, I don't think Albedo's too worried about all those hilly churls, clearly.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Let me go ahead and pop Oz here, too. Get that extra.
Crumble.
Yeah, we'll just hit him in the head with a rock. Turnover. Well, that was easy.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them?
Because they attacked us?
Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
Okay, yeah, you were sketching the hilly churls.
What's up with sketching hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my sketch, it may give you a clue.
Huh. Well, what are these, like... Interesting. Very avant-garde. Yeah, let's go with that.
Wow, look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
Bye, Rosaria?
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey!
I wonder when she's gonna end up playable.
What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
So just like Mona, he sees straight through the Traveler and knows that you're not from Teyvat. Interesting. I'm gonna say you are worthy of your
Excellent.
scholarly reputation.
If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Maria Paz. Yeah, I think Albedo is human. I don't think that there's probably going to be anything directly unusual about him, but he definitely, like, from at least from his like idle animations and like his trailers and stuff, it seems like he does have the ability to kind of tap into some powers that maybe other people aren't so accustomed to. Like, he can literally transform life from one form to another. So, you know, this could be just a result of his, like, staggeringly powerful alchemical abilities. And there have been other powerful alchemists in the past, like, for instance, the ones from Kenraya, who summoned and created all of the monsters that ended up in the Dark Sea. So we don't really know much about what his past is. He could actually be, his lineage could, hail from Kenraya. We don't really know a whole lot else about him just yet, but I do suspect he's just human. But I guess we'll start probably learning about him during this quest. That's the hope anyways.
Whoa, you want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life, breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
Alchemy really is miraculous.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results.
I haven't had any connection issues yet tonight, CZ2128.
It's like you, in that it hails from another world, helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Interesting. An object of research.
Shall we just
Not surprising.
This sounds a little freaky.
What's in it for me?
Knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. How does that sound?
So Hexovian, you were asking what the letters are on the left side of the screen. So that's actually a translation cipher for the language of the ancients. So the ancient civilization that was destroyed 500 years earlier in the story. So I'm hoping we're going to be finding some ancient language out here tonight. And if so, I'm just going to do some on-screen translations of that stuff and go ahead and display it in the section that's at the bottom left of my overlay.
Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going.
I'm planning to do a full video kind of decoding at all of the ancient text in Dragonspine and kind of seeing what kind of mysteries it has. But for now, I'm doing this as like a, kind of like a live translation type deal.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Okay. Head to the test site. I sure will. Alright, let's see how many character enhancement items I've picked up, because if I can continue to level them up a little bit, I should do that. 58. Getting there. Really do need to start leveling up these other artifacts he has, though. So he's not really sitting on a whole lot of anything right now.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Oh, we know, Zhongli.
But
We know
where are those
Osmanthus
who
wine
share
tastes the
in
same
me?
as you remember. We know. To anybody who has Zhongli, you know that he tells us. He tells us that a lot. Oh man, I'm gonna start taking damage in a second. I gotta find something to thaw out. Okay, here we go. So that immediately gave me like low hearts and Zelda feeling. Just you're about to freeze and there's like a constant little boop, 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 boop. It's immediately like made me anxious. Okay, so I do need to head up. So let's keep going that direction.
Rise.
Burst forth.
Nice. I really do like these extra geo constructs from having Albedo around. It definitely is nice to have them around for the extra damage it produces. Let me light that back up so that I thaw out over here. I'm pretty happy with how this team seems to work resonance-wise. I wonder if I can thaw this. Let's see. Exploration knowledge. I'm gonna guess not then. Let's see what that was. Ancient rhyme. These special ice blocks covered in particular patterns cannot be melted with pyro attacks. Good to know. Okay, so there's a few different ones. Only with an attack affected by scarlet quartz can you neutralize the mysterious energy within this kind of solid ice. Okay, and warming Sealy. Okay, so they're just called warming Sealy or Zele. Okay. Every 2 seconds. Yeah. Let me light this back up. I feel uncomfortable running away with any sheer cold on me at all. So let's... Okay, so it looks like if you grab a scarlet quartz, you don't take sheer cold damage at all. Or at least it stops it from accumulating.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Okay. I wonder how... that was the wrong button. I was gonna test that within this. I kind of missed my opportunity though. I wonder what the range is for that. Okay, wow, the range on that's pretty wide, isn't it? That's still hitting it further out than I thought it would. I wonder... Please still work. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, so it does have to be a little closer than that. It's not too bad, though. So the range for getting the geoconstructs to connect with each other is not too bad. It's one of the things I didn't really like about... like Jade Screen, even though it's huge, like I still had to get it relatively close. So it's gotta be, okay, I think that is the Statue of the Seven. Yeah, that is the Statue of the Seven that's directly above me. I need to get up there. Does anybody know how to get rid of the thing on the Statue of the Seven? I don't even know that there's a thing on there, so... I have no guesses for you on that yet, but I'm gonna guess maybe if it's like ice, then it's probably what I just did there. Yep. So yeah, the rhyme ice, it said you required one of those things to break it, so I'm gonna guess you need to get one of those like red glowy rocks and then go hit it, and that'll probably break it if I had to guess. Jonathan Kennedy, I do appreciate it, man. Thank you. And I agree. If you haven't hit the like button, please don't forget to do so. It definitely helps me out with, you know, beating the old YouTube algorithm whenever I stream each week. Oh, need to start recording again.
After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life in Teyvat would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. What's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Paimon's got a brain.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Always with the stomach, always. You've been waiting for my thoughts on Paimon in this quest? Interesting.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Definitely not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
Floating child?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us?
So literal.
And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
Caught Paimon with a fishing rod. I'm definitely doing that one.
That rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
Interesting.
But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards.
It does work with the statue of the Six. Yeah, you know, Golden Bush, I know that was a typo and you immediately corrected it, but it's kind of a statue of the Six.
No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area.
Oh, of course he
Perhaps
wants to
you'd be
lure
able defeat
slimes.
them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Okay.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Paimon, a god confirmed. I don't know about that.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
6 Oceanids? No. I got a better idea. Let's not do that. Let's definitely not do that.
Slimes are fine.
Good call, Paimon.
Well, prepare yourself.
As long as I'm not being
Slimes
battered
will be
around
here
by
in a
Hydra
moment.
mimics. Yeah, I agree. Especially since this is not exactly my go-to party for that particular purpose.
Come into beat.
This is order.
Okay, well, that'll work.
I summon thee!
Wrong character. There we go. Come here. Oh, hey, more. Okay.
Order guide you.
No big deal.
As you wish.
Alright, well, that was not difficult.
Great work.
It's slimes.
Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured,
No, it's
I have a few
slimes.
emergency potions ready.
Yeah, Hexovian, I would have to say that so far, Zhongli and Albedo seem to be working nicely together. Their geo-constructs definitely work nicely in tandem, which is always a plus. It's definitely making me consider pushing for his higher constellation to get more of his constructs, but since you can only put 3 down at one time anyways, I don't know if I necessarily need to. Welcome back, Dead Panda.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl? Will it crystallize in my stomach? Stomach swirl.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
Hexovian, it depends on the build that you're using your Zhongli for. Like, if you're trying to use them in a way similar to how I'm using them, then I would go with the one that gives, it's the Crescent Spear, I think it's the one that gives physical damage bonus. But if you're using them as a burst mage, then go with the other one that gives, I think it's energy recharge. I think it gives energy recharge. Because then that'll just help you keep his elemental burst up more frequently. I kind of prefer the other method though for physical damage, honestly. I just think he's better in that role, and I think with the proposed 1.3 buffs that he has coming, I think he's going to be even better in that role.
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
It's not hugely reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test.
Okay.
Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
It's like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some
Star silver
ore. on the
ore.
way. I'll point out any likely contenders.
I knew there was going to have to be some new crafting materials out here. I bet you the all of the new crafted weapons are probably going to require them.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Elcanola, you have C6 Albedo. Ouch. That sounds like it was probably painful. Follow the road and search for Star Silver Catalyst. Okay. Well, let me pick up this. Doesn't seem like it goes down, but it does stop it from going up. So I will still take that. Okay, I'll go up this way. Wait, did I don't know if I do see an agate over there. Oh, there's the statue of the 7 up there. What is this thing? In before this thing tries to kill me. Yep.
By royal decree. Pyrotechnics.
Oh, well, that died surprisingly fast. Okay. Just murdered that thing. Oh, that gave me an agate. Well, I guess I should mark that too. So I guess if the chest has red glow coming off of it, it has an agate in it. Record of serial number HU 57104. 0.32-32.32. Interesting. I wonder if... I'm definitely going to write down all of these. I wonder if these are going to come back into play somewhere. You'll have to excuse me while I put my tinfoil hat on, because I feel like this is going to come back to be important at some point. HU 57104. 0.32-322-.322-.3. Okay. 57104. Got it. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that's gonna have some kind of greater, like, secret meaning at some point. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, that just gives a heat field. I'll take that. So I know I think the story wanted me to go the other way, but I'm gonna go this way first. So I want that. Also this. Come here. Let's see how fast I can kill this thing's shield. Oh, his shield got obliterated. I'll take it.
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Oh man, Albedo's charge attack works like Kuching's. You can just fire it off fast. It's not doing much damage because he's not really built up right now, but he can definitely do it fast. That's for sure. I'm just gonna slow pick at this guy for fun.
Burst forth.
I don't have enough stamina to keep it going. Unfortunate. Why doesn't this thing have an HP bar? Oh hey, there's some ancient text right there. Okay. Observe. Its soul and star silver in its bones, but one who could wield it. The one who could wield it, the ice-breaking outlander, Imunlao? Imunlao. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna need to screenshot this because I feel like that's gonna come back to be important at some point. And also, now that we've got some indication of ancient text on screen, I also feel like that's going to be important as well. And that was the whole reason why I have the ancient text cipher on the screen right now as well. So let me get that set up as well. So now that we have that on screen, that it looks like ICE, so it just says ice. Okay. Yeah. I think that's, no, that's not a, that's not a C. That's that is R? Is that R? No, it's not R. It's T. I-T-E. Okay. So, hey, how's it going, Leon Main? Are you right in time? Well, you're right in time for me to start messing with some of the ancient texts that we're finding out here in Dragonspine. So that, I'm guessing, has to be some kind of a... It has to be a Latin word. Most of these have been in the past. So I-T-E. I don't know what the significance of that would be. I will more than likely have to consult Panda over on my Discord to find out what that means. So I'll try to get back to you guys on translations for the stuff afterwards. And maybe I'll do another stream, or maybe I'll follow up on it this weekend. But we'll kind of see how things go from there as far as what I want to do with that specifically. So what we are gonna do is this. All right, so you guys should be able to see the text of what I have already found. I displayed it on the screen at the bottom, and I took a screenshot of this. So we'll see. Seems like looks like the stone tablet is talking about events from the past. It's lighting up. Those symbols over there are lighting up to. Oh, okay. If we activate all those symbols, maybe the huge door might open. Who knows what might be inside? Let's see if there are any more tablets like this one. Okay, so maybe I'm going to be finding a lot more tablets, possibly. And this is... okay. Does look like there's some other symbols here. This one lit up already, but there's 3 more symbols here, 4 more over here. So that is a V, E, R, E again. And on the other side, that's definitely M.
Osmanthus wine tastes the
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as you remember.
But where are those who share the memory?
Okay. Veer Mini. Okay, so that's what this said. Okay. So, let me really quickly make up another translation for that, so that I can display that on the screen as well, right underneath the other one that we have there. So it was Veer Mini. Oh, I'm taking sheer cold buff right now, aren't I? Yeah, I am dying. Let me go over here really quick before I get busted up here. Time to stop spending on the weapon banner. You were not as lucky there. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I have not rolled on the weapon banner yet. I'm hoping that the quest weapon's gonna be good. We'll see how that ends up going though. All right, so that translated to Fear Mini. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna display it to the right of that so that I can continue to expand downward as necessary. And if everything goes right, this should just come right up on the screen after I do this. Yes, it did. Cool. Okay. So now we've got kind of a log of the translated ancient text so far. I wonder... interesting. Okay, so this has the symbol of the sustainer on top of it. Okay. And then this big round door. It's kind of like a sideways triple knot, similar to the one that's on Paimon, isn't it? And on Mora and other structures around Teyvat. This is definitely ancient ruins, though. It's got the ancient text, it's got the same swirl patterns. No doubt about it. This also has the sustainer's 4-point knot on it as well. Okay. Cool. Maria, Lucia, you literally just got Bennett and you're deciding what artifact set you should use. So what should you use? Also, you're using Proto Rancor. I mean, so it depends if like kind of what you're planning on using Bennett for as to what you would put on him. Yeah. Okay, so I'm right below this statue of the 7. I think. Oh, hey, a chest. I almost walked right past that. I'm really glad I didn't. So I think I want to head up to the top and get that statue of the 7 because that should unlock the map for me, and I think that will be better. Well, there's another one of these ice things right there too. Might need to make sure I come back down and grab that really fast as well. Okay. Yeah, so it does have that big chunk of ice in front of it, so that is what that guy was saying in the chat earlier. Well, then I know I need to get this and go bust it. So let's do that. So to anybody who hasn't found the statue of the 7 yet, make sure that you go ahead and bust that rock, because otherwise you will not be able to access it until you do that. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Okay. Yaz. Okay, well there's a lot more teleport points here than I kind of expected, I guess. We've already seen this map, but I didn't really think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more. Oh, there's 11 because that's the one I already got to. If you're using him for as support for Diluc, it means you're probably not going to be doing much damage with the character. I would focus on, I think his heals scale on HP and energy recharge. That way, you know, he actually maximizes the heals that he'll provide for you. Continental Explorer. Okay, well I keep getting a lot of achievements tonight, so that'll be really handy. I need to go ahead and collect my achievement-based Primo Gems here, because I haven't actually accepted any of those yet. Oh, there's whole new achievement sections too. That's good. Destroy an ice shield wall, Minotaur's shield, Rosebud, break a cryosis, and Mage's shield. Well, that was a lot easier than the Electro one then, because I very much did that one by accident just now, or earlier. Light up the Dragonspine map, which I did. Huh. That's the same little, like, half-wing thing that's on Paimon's legs. I wonder... okay. Well, we'll get into it. Okay, here's another one of these agate things, and there was an agate down here, which I need to get. And I should definitely mark that one too. I'm gonna run out of map markers. I'm gonna end up needing to delete so many map markers for sure. Megalink Zero, hey Teyvat, how's your day going? Are you having a good week so far? Yeah, you know, I can't complain too much. It's Christmas week, you know, like that's always good. And I got Kuching and Albedo with only 20 rolls, so that's really hard to find a way to complain about. So yeah, I'm doing good. I feel like the game gave me a Christmas present even, you know? Okay. That doesn't seem... What did it do? Oh, there's another one over there. Okay. Oh, there's 3 of them? Okay. Ah. Try not to fall off of this thing, but I'm struggling anyways. I'm gonna freeze if I keep this up. Oh, that was a lot of chests. Nice. Let's get that Scarlet Quartz so that I stop the freezing. All these extra materials are going to be really nice for leveling up this new weapon too. Yeah, I think I should be able to build Albedo up into being useful pretty easily with all these extra enhancement materials. Random Eclipse, Albedo seems to be synergizing with Zhongli very nicely so far. I think it'll obviously get better as I actually get to build my Albedo more effectively. Right now I have him built with a 2-piece Archaic Petra, 2-piece Gladiator for just like straight damage, since he's kind of, you know, he's a sub DPS for my party, not a primary, but I want him to be as punchy as possible when I am using him. And I think that should give me the best opportunity to scale, you know, both his main attacks and his burst abilities, especially since I'm kind of relying on a lot of defense for him as well. Well, I suppose I should start heading this way towards the actual quest, which was kind of what the whole purpose was, anyways. But I did want to unlock the map, and I'm glad I did that. So yeah, let's head this direction. You know what? I do need to look at something. I need to look at his constellations. Generate by Albedo says regenerate 1.2 energy for Albedo. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like those will just give more energy. Transient blossoms generated by solar isotoma grant Albedo Fatal Reckoning for 30 seconds. Each stack of Fatal Reckoning increases damage by 30% of his wow. Actually, that seems like it's probably really good. Stacks up to 4 times. Oh my god. That'd be 120%. Unleashing Rite of Progenitor Tectonic Tide consumes all stacks of Reckoning, increasing the damage dealt by the Tectonic Tide and Fatal Blossoms based on the number of stacks consumed. Well, that seems like that's going to make his burst way nastier. I might want to try to get him to C2. I'm going to have to see how... Oh, man. Oh, why they have to tempt me like this? Why? Increases the level, okay. Solar increases plunging attack damage by 30% for active party members within the AoE. Okay, so it's kind of like rewarding you for riding the elevator up. Increases the level of Rite of Progenitor Tunnel. Okay, so that's just level increasing if active party members within the AoE are protected by a shield created by crystallized solar isotoma. Increases their damage by 17%. You know, that one's not as fancy as I was thinking. I mean, it's hard to complain about damage increases, right? But I mean, it's not necessarily quite as fancy as I was thinking it would be. Interesting. So it doesn't look like, unless I'm overlooking it, it doesn't look like, can he already, am I just not, like, am I blind? No, it doesn't look like, is it, maybe it's one of his talents then? Let's take a look at something. It's weapon craft. Is generated by solar isotoma. Deal 25% more damage to opponents whose HP is below 50%. Okay, so probably would be better for me to bring him in for bonus damage when they're lower health. Then it seems like using increases elemental mastery of nearby party members by 125 for 10 seconds. Interesting. So he increases elemental mastery, so that's not bad. I mean, it'll make shields a little thicker in this party, which is, you know, one of the driving factors for this whole team's concept anyways. Well, these are what I'm supposed to be getting anyways, so let's grab that.
Should do for catalyst purposes.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and bust these guys up.
Rise!
Oh, these guys are paper. No ice for me, thanks. Okay.
This one, usable with a bit of polish.
Okay. Well, it seems like the cryo hilichurls are about the same as the other ones. They're pretty much just paper enemies for the most part. Not really anything too special about them.
What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Alright. Oh yeah, I definitely need to turn this on so I don't freeze to death. That freaking beeping Zelda sound is giving me anxiety. Alright, here we go. Another teleport point. Nice, nice. Oh, hey. Okay. So... Okay, I think I can afford to jump down there without any kind of a hassle since... I just got a teleport point right here. Yeah, I know. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as you remember, where those who share the memory. We know. Okay. I'm gonna get this really quick. cool. Definitely marking that. Oh, okay, yeah, it's even got a skeleton on the map. So this has to be the ruins of Durin, right? In the lore of Dvalin, over 100 years ago, he became corrupted when he killed the dragon Durin over Dragonspine. So this should be the ruins of Durin. Some chests down here, and this is like, looks like rib bones or something. That might be the skull down there, but I want to do this challenge really quick since I'm already standing here. Okay, animo particles within 40 seconds. Knock these out. That's an easy one. Cool. Yes, enhancement materials. Oh my god. It's been so long since we were able to obtain just like easy free enhancement materials. I'm loving that so much right now. Okay. Oh, hey. This is that heart, I think, that we saw in the stream. Okay, the camera zoomed over to it. No voice acting. Looks like a heart doesn't. Can we go now? It really is super creepy in here. Paimon doesn't like it. Strange tooth. This looks like a tooth. Maybe there'll be some interesting story behind it. Let's ask around. Let's open a dragon tooth you picked up in Dragonspine. Perhaps someone would know something about it. So it seems like it's a quest catalyst of some kind. You can definitely hear it beating. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the stream. Yeah, I think you should be able to hear that on the stream. That's pretty cool. I like it. A strange glow emanates from this peculiar object. So it does. Well, I can't do anything to it. Well, it's pretty cool though. So this should be Durin. Before I got distracted though, yeah. So Dvalin was corrupted, killing Durin over Dragonspine. Oh, I don't think he was here before.
Feel the beat.
No, you were trying to put your shield up already? Get out of here with that. Casually send him flying. No, he didn't get to do anything. Oh, he might though. Who aggroed me? Is it him? He's not moving. Okay, now he's moving. Oh, I knocked him down. Nice. I'll take that. No, he didn't have a chance. Okay, so far, world level 7 Dragonspine really hasn't been too bad, although I probably shouldn't have said that. I feel like that might come back to bite me later. Okay, so this does look like... Yeah, this is definitely a skull, yeah. You know... So correct me if I'm wrong, there was that one cutscene that showed us kind of what the dark dragon looked like, or the black dragon looked like, and he kind of had a bony structure to him already anyways, and he had a red glowing eye, so this is like kind of like a neat tie-in. They put this little agate thing where his eye should be. That's pretty cool. I like it. Attention to detail. The little details that they put into this game are so great, though. It's one of the things that really made me appreciate it so early on. Let me get further away from his head so we can get a better look at it. I'm also gonna... I need to thaw out first. Let's do that first. Have a good night, Toby. I'm glad you stopped in tonight. Found another of the tablets under a lake, bunch of Zalies. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Definitely a giant skull. It's pretty cool though. Okay, so at least we're getting to see Durin. His heart's still beating down there. I wonder if we're gonna, you know, be destined to resurrect him accidentally or something at some point. If he was already kind of like a weirdly constituted bone dragon, if we accidentally, you know, it seems like he might not even be capable of dying in the traditional sense. It's hard to say for sure, but that could be the case. We'll see. Anyways, getting back into the story stuff. See what kind of other... oh man, this new map area is a serious test of my ADD here. I don't actually knowingly have ADD or anything. I just like... I'm so easily distracted by chests. I have to try to stay on target right now, so I'm just gonna keep going over here. Okay. Seems like a little alchemy laboratory or something.
Campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction.
Okay.
While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Yes. Many times.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! All these results from one slime battle?
Oh, congrats, Tangled Ribbon, on having C1 Mona. I am jealous, because I still don't have any constellations on my Mona, which is pure pain, as she is my favorite DPS.
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses, perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Phylogenetic. Interesting. Rational. Would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related. Okay, yeah, definitely that one.
Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregisvine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world, now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
So I decided to look it up because they keep using this word phylogenetic. It is relating to the evolutionary development and diversification of a species or group of organisms, or of a particular feature of an organism. So yeah, I couldn't let them keep using that word and then have no idea what it means. How to prevent from dying from cold. So you, Alisi, you need to stand near fires to not die from the cold. Also, teleport waypoints, Statue of the Seven, Sealy Zele statues will also work as well.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Okay. Let's pick up some of these other things that are around here really quick, too. Oh, here's that same painting he was working on from earlier. Oh, here's some more Oh, this is the same ancient writing that's on the one back in Mondstadt, though. I'm not worried about that one. No, let's do the investigate point first. Make sure to loot all this stuff here. Alright. Can I read any of this stuff? No, it doesn't look like it. Got the Albedo twins over here. Probably because I'm going through and translating stuff, Exovian. Like, I pretty much, like, fine-tooth most of these quests for little details, so I do not exactly push through them quickly. It usually takes me 2 to 3 hours to get through these. Experimental potion. Okay, drink the potion. So I gotta just go straight into the inventory to do this. Alright. A potion that Albedo made using alchemy. Despite its unusual color, Albedo insists that the potion will work just as expected. Drinking it should not cause any adverse side effects. Okay, well, let's see.
The truth of this world. What could it be?
No adverse side effects, but it lit me on fire. Yeah, you were wrong.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that.
So you were expecting it to set me on fire.
This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test subject. Okay, yeah.
Of course. You're my
Okay,
assistant.
respect.
By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Interesting.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
Undesirable. I feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you.
Okay. True.
People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a Pyroregisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
Still seems like there's another layer of meaning to your words for sure.
This has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up.
Rude.
to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Observe the installations in the camp. Okay. Looks like an alchemy work table. Some potions and other apparatus are laid out here. Are these what Albedo uses to investigate the world? Wouldn't hurt to touch it, would it? Well, that depends. Observe the board. Board with some incomprehensible experiments report. Incomprehensible experimental reports stuck on it. Still, you can tell the progress is being made on those experiments. Okay. Observe shelf. A shelf packed with books and potions. Looks like the owner has a habit of reading and researching potions simultaneously.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
Okay.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Your things aren't very organized. Yeah, definitely.
Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Teyvat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side, do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world?
We can use two elements at the same time, which he showed against Child, so that was, you know, something that's generally unique to those who don't have delusions anyways.
I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Am I battling slimes again?
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Willpower. Paimon, you give it a shot. Okay.
Paimon knows how to do that stuff.
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Alchemists certainly have active imaginations. Sure you're not just peckish. We'll go with active imaginations.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Okay.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Oh, don't pretend like you weren't hungry.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though.
There it is.
Okay, Paimon approves. Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again.
Try the willpower thing again.
Get these ideas from anyway.
He wants us to use the
Do it
force.
old-fashioned way.
Alright, so that should be here. Sunshine Sprat. Okay, got a good amount of those. Okay, cook some sunshine sprat and give it to Albedo. So was there a cooking station back here? Yes, okay. Really like the music in Dragonspine. It's very peaceful and appropriate to the environment. There it is. Well, good thing I have butter. Not that I have a lot of it. 12%, so they're both the same. Well, I'll go ahead and just cook the one. That's all it let me cook for now anyways. Okay, I must not have had enough of the other ones, so whatever. Oh, hey, let's get that really quick.
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
Yeah, Kaz, I actually, I got lucky with my rolls tonight and picked up Albedo and Kuching in 20 rolls. So I definitely have no room to complain.
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
Paimon's new favorite. Yeah, anybody who feeds her.
That you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you.
Yep. If there's one thing Paimon is consistent about, it's a general consistent hunger.
And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Well, those are usually easy enough to get, aren't they?
And you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, a lost property would be a thing of the past.
Truth.
I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
Kaz, you get to Dragonspine by starting Albedo's main questline, his story questline, which pretty much all you have to do, I think, is just, now that the update is out, I think you just have to go to Mondstadt, and you should run into Sucrose there, and it will begin the questline.
Oh yeah! You could use Elemental Sight!
Okay. I do believe that the... Like, so, you know, we know it's up here. It'll probably unlock when you reach the peak. But right now I haven't even gotten to the area, so it'll probably just unlock, you know, like any of the other domains do. You just get to them and interact with them.
This
Ultra
must be
mark.
electrohypostasis powder.
Oh, there's that one too.
The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
Hmm.
You mean we failed again?
That face.
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
With you to the end. How do I get off this? No, definitely with you to the
In
end.
essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical.
Okay.
Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Nope.
And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
Nope.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
Nope.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Okay.
Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Let's step over here for a second. Alright, so that's not too far away, just up the hill a little bit. You tried to climb to it, it teleports you down the mountain if you get too high. So David, I think I was looking when I was over here at the statue of the Seven. I'll do this really quick before continuing with the quest. There was a path that seemed like it goes up into the mountain behind here. I don't know if we can go down here though. Looks like there's like a lot of wind or something. But I suspect this is probably how we get higher up the mountain. Oh hey, there's like a cave in here.
Feel the beat.
No, I don't want to cook anything. Kind of a long cave. Oh hey, an agate. Definitely want that. Oh, I don't know why I'm smacking these things at all with him. I can just
Solidify.
auto kill those things with Zhongli. Definitely mark that before I kill these things. Oh, that's cheating. They popped up after I hit them with the pyro attack. That's not okay.
Rise.
Alright. Quit going the other direction.
Quake.
Easy. Okay. Just a bunch of slimes. Okay. Nice. Some cryo crystal flies. Is there anything out here? Doesn't really look like it, no, but I should go back the other direction. In order to destroy the ice blocking the statue of the Seven, you have to destroy one of those red crystal rocks that are sitting around and then go attack the ice with that power absorbed onto you.
Feel the beat.
Okay. So I feel like the claims of pyro characters not being handy in Dragonspine were, like, badly miscalculated. Like, it seems like so many cooking stations and stuff are not lit up. And if you don't have a pyro character with you, you won't be able to light them up and protect yourselves from sheer cold. Okay, so yeah, you can't go up here right now. There's definitely hilly trails and stuff up there. You can go up there, but not right now, I guess. I suspect that's how you get to the top of the mountain, though. I have C2 for Zhongli. Well, I might as well grab this really quick. But yeah, like this red crystal I just destroyed, you had to break it, absorb it, and then go over and attack the Statue of the Seven with it, and that's how you get rid of the ice that was on it. Alright, I need to go back down for the quest. Master Josh Rhee, yeah. Yeah, I imagine Diluc can definitely carry you through the Dragonspine area for sure. Oh, you said Spire. Do you mean the Abyssal Moon Spire? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Oh, let me go ahead and light that up too. There we go. I mean, like, C2, I mean, oh. Okay. I mean Constellation 2. That looks unfriendly. Don't mind me. I feel like I should attack this. Oh, there's a tablet over there. Okay, well, I guess I'm definitely attacking him now. Alright, come on, let's do it. Yep, definitely missed. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not sure his weak point. He must have a specific triggerable weak point, just like the hunters do.
By Royal, feel the beat.
Coming to be. This is
Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and absorb that first attack with that.
Quake.
Interesting. He kind of absorbed my first construct, didn't he? Go ahead and absorb that with an elemental burst as well.
Oz, reveal thyself.
And just hit him with a rock again. Oh, I'm gonna take sheer damage soon.
As you will.
So what is this, the third elemental burst against him? Yeah, that was a lot of elemental bursts. It wasn't really hard or anything, though. I didn't really take any damage. Yeah, let's thaw out before I start taking damage from that. Okay. So, this seems to have, yeah, this has the same, this tablet still has the same symbols on it. I actually just realized over on the translation thing I have over there, I did put the wrong symbol on it. I need to change that symbol to the correct one, which was a T.
Every journey has its final day.
So that should be
Don't rush.
updated now. Yes, okay, so that is the correct symbol that's on there now. So let's see what this one says. Snow whipped across the skies. The pillar that fell from the heavens was riven in 3. Let me screenshot this too, because I wonder if these are gonna be like able to be woven together to tell a story. Maybe. That should have lit up another one of those, another one of the runes in that cave as well. Let me see if I can level him up anymore. Probably. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh nice, I can max him out. Let's see if I can max him out without wasting any though. Yes I can. Sweet. Okay. No, I don't have Oh, chunks. Those should be easy enough to get. I probably have what I need to just craft those. It's pretty long run though. Let me get through this portion before I go back and do that.
Witness my great undertaking.
Just burn up his shield real quick. Just spin on these guys a little. It's not doing enough damage. So I'll just elemental burst to kill the shield then, and then just start hitting him in the face. Oh, that's triggering. That was triggering. That's not even a word. Did I just have a stroke? That was triggering Albedo's like add-on, I think. Interesting. Oh man, the the synergy opportunities between Zhongli and Albedo just got better. Alright, so... Okay, well, I might just take the elevator up here. That might make that easier. What am I not... What is it, stuck on or something? I think it's stuck. I'm gonna take sheer cold damage in a second. It wasn't as easy as I was hoping. Gonna just start taking sheer cold here in a second. Alright, fine. Just gonna have to climb this the manual way. I was trying to get fancy, but it didn't work. Oh, hey. Alright, there we go. Where'd the other one go? I'm not going down there. I am definitely taking... Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage from this. Well, I'm really glad I noticed that this was here. Knock him in this direction so he doesn't fall off the hill again before I kill him. There we go. Much better. Alright. Well, this guy seems unpleasant. And he has a cryo shield. That's just great. Oh, that hurt. Oh, he ate my shield instantly. Ow. Fine.
Solidify.
That's cool. I got no problems with this. I completely whiffed. That's unfortunate. Well, that hurt. Fine. Here, have lots of geo damage. Just keep him in the constructs and I should be fine. Give myself a shield again. Oh yeah, he won't dodge this one. That was much better.
Moment of birth.
Stabilize.
Oh, another elemental burst. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, once I got going on this was not a problem at all. Those first few hits he did hurt a bit, but after that it wasn't a big deal. Oh, the sheer cold is building up again. Definitely need to mark that one too. Boy, just getting into a long battle, you end up taking a lot of sheer cold damage. Or at least you build up a lot of the debuff to where you get really close to taking sheer cold damage. It's not great. You gotta be careful about that. Waiting for the puzzle. I feel like you guys might know something I don't. Alright, so head to the experiment next location. So it should be up there, it looks like. Yeah, so let's go up there. I definitely need to go to the Statue of the Seven since Xinyan got so busted up in that fight. Really, everybody except for Jonks got really busted. He's even kind of close to half. It's really the first damage I think I've taken, which is not too bad, I think, considering I've come here with no healer the whole time. Just sliding off the mountain, apparently. Oh hey, another agate. Well, that was lucky. If I hadn't have slid down the mountain, I might not have seen this. Make sure I don't accidentally set myself on fire with 150 health. That's a good way to auto-kill myself. There we go. Okay, well, if the next experiment is up here, I need to turn on my screen recorder again. Like how shiny the snow is.
You want us to jump from up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
That's not very
Whichever
reassuring.
method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake.
Oh, okay.
I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
In the
Without
cold?
limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing.
I don't know how
matter
many
what
people are
choice
going to
you
find
make,
that refreshing.
It's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
This is actually less stressful than
Then
the
if you would,
superpower part.
please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing,
Okay.
what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So, if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
Oh, okay, that was almost bad.
Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Okay, I did not go through that the way I was hoping at all.
Forget Paimon said anything.
Oh, this shouldn't be a problem at all.
Live!
Keep forgetting I can do that. I did not jump off of that though. Okay, well I still made it to the other side without a problem, so no big deal. Okay, let me thaw out first. Chung Yun sure will find it refreshing. Yeah, okay. He might be the exception. There's a bunch of those new rocks over there. I definitely need to make sure I go get those.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Teyvat do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Teyvat do affect you,
Oh, there's a Zele back
then
behind
I
me.
shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched this
I
thoroughly?
may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own.
8 times?
The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to sketch those hilichurls? Because you got to see something new and interesting and the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. there is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like sketches?
Sounds like probably yes.
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Okay. I do want to go get those rocks really quick. Let me do that. So I suspect we're going to be needing these.
Stabilize.
Alright, how far away is that? Oh, that's pretty far away. Yeah, that one is pretty far away. Wonder what's gonna be the fastest way to get there from here. Probably just, yeah, probably straight to it from here. It's not too far off, I guess. Oh, hey, I got another battle pass completion. I have not used any resin today. I'm gonna have to make sure I do that. Oh man, my Xinyan is so low health. Oh no. Well, that was really unfortunate. Here.
My great undertaking. Order guide you.
Just gonna slam him with a whole bunch of this garbage first. Since he saw fit to surprise kill my... Oh, come on. I did not mean to climb this. That's better. Well, that was just, that was really unfortunate. I really need to heal my Xinyan. Okay. There's a suspicious diamond pattern under Albedo's neck. What does it mean? I'll need to look at, like, I think I know what you're talking about, that little yellow, like, diamond-shaped thing down there. I need to take a look at that anyways, but I don't know if we really necessarily have any leads on what that exactly means. Yeah, it's, I'm sure it has some significance, but we just don't have context to fill in the pieces yet. Interesting. So I'm guessing this might be the puzzle you guys were talking about. Hey, a bird. And now it's food. Okay, so there's a Sealy over there, and a Sealy over here. Okay, so they just start moving? Okay, so he just goes around and unlocks it after he touches them. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe, just trying to think about how this might, maybe if I hit this one first, if he goes the same direction as the other one. Well, it depends on what direction he goes. He goes the opposite direction. That's interesting. So maybe, in theory... Okay. Let's see. If they... Nice. Okay, cool. That was... Oh, there's another one. Cool. So it probably works the same way. They probably move when you touch them. They all seem to go in the same direction this time. Okay. So there's probably like a duration. We'll just try running through them first once, just to see what happens. Oh, no big deal. Okay. Easy. Well, I don't know how these things' weak points work, so let's not get blasted by that.
We'll have order.
Ha! Coming to be!
Oz, reveal!
Nope. I don't want to climb that. Get down.
Quake.
Nope.
This
And
is
another elemental burst.
as you wish, me.
Just go ahead and keep that weakness damage on him.
Live! Witness
And
my
we'll go ahead
great
and throw this out too. I might as well. Just a waste not to. Another elemental burst. Keep that debuff going too. Nope. Well, that wasn't so bad. I didn't take any damage, so. So yeah, okay, a notebook. Seems like sort of records left behind by someone who once investigated the area. Admits these will be of great value, historical value to someone. Let's ask around. Return to the base camp and ask. Okay, so I'll worry about that one later. Okay. Oh, there's some ice in this corner. Wasn't there? Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing one up here. Oh, there was one down there too. Oh, hey, another tablet. Okay. Same 3 letters on this one too. Dreamed of a black dragon that blotted out the sun and knew it to be an omen of doom. That same month, the Outlander. Okay. So that's 3. So in theory there should be 8 of those, I think, just based on how many of the runes there were left to light up. Alright, so there's a teleporter nearby here. I wonder if I... No, I just need to keep heading this direction, I think. Yeah, we'll just keep heading in the direction of the quest for now. Okay. What did you walk in on? The poor bird? Are you talking about the bird I shot on the ice? Oh, you should see what I do to Timmy's birds. No regrets. I need poultry. Okay. I wonder if there's gonna be anything special for me waiting down here. I do see another agate over here, so I need to get that. This is definitely building up a lot of cold. Do the main puzzle mission. I don't know if I know which one you're talking about yet, unless you're talking about this.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
No problem, wouldn't a written test
I'd like
suffice?
you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
I'm getting good at these. Where there's a... yeah,
A
go with
tried
this.
and tested adventurer, I see.
Yup.
So, let's see you in
A
action.
homunculi is a false
Start wherever
human,
you like.
like an artificially created human, usually created through alchemical means. And yeah, I've seen some people talking about their thoughts on Albedo being a homunculi, but I think that's maybe a little on the nose with like alchemy and Full Metal Alchemist. I kind of doubt that's where they're going with this. Solve the nearby mechanism. Okay. So there's okay, so there's 2 more down here.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Okay. Let's see what happens if I touch it. So he just goes through them all just like the other ones. But they'll probably, yeah, so I see another one over here. I don't know if he'll have anything to do with it. Maybe. And there's another one right there too. Okay. So he also goes down into it. They're probably too close to each other though. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get them to space out a little bit. So what I need to do is probably set this one up first. And then hit this one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, okay. I need... So, I hit that one pretty fast. So maybe I do need to get to this one first. And then once he's about halfway through, now I'll try hitting this one. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's one of the 2. Alright.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains.
There's one.
Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Oh, of course he goes straight up the pillar. Okay. Oh, okay.
By royal decree.
We'll just hit him with a big rock. Okay, so, and then the other one I think was over there, right? Should be over here. I saw it. Just
Coming to be.
keep using the elevator. Make this a little easier on myself.
Coming to be.
Oh, hey. I don't really want to mess with this guy too much right now.
Coming to be.
You leave me alone. At least not in the water over there. That doesn't sound like very much fun at all. Yeah, you can come over to the other side of the wall, bud. Sealy in the snow.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Alright, so now I'll fight this. There we go, that's better. Yeah, I definitely couldn't leave this guy over here. That was gonna bother me if I didn't kill this. Just that awkward moment where you're doing quest text and they just kill you and you can't do anything about it. Alright. The final experiment, Withering Glory. Investigate the area behind the drain.
Seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now.
Oh, there's another set of symbols down here too. Okay. That's ACP? Yeah, ACP. Okay. I'm probably taking sheer cold. I do need to be careful about that while I add this, but let me add this to the...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
Yes,
I
we
remember.
know about the Osmanthus wine. Let me just... Okay, there we go. Let me make a quick translate of this as well, so that we have a copy of this text over there as well. So that
Going out
one
into the world and
was
investigating, turning the unknown into the known.
ACP.
I miss this feeling.
I wonder, some of these don't necessarily, like, that can't be a word, but at least I wouldn't think so. Even in Latin, it seems to, I don't know, it doesn't really have any kind of like bases in like a phonetical word. Not sure, but it should be added to the screen now. Let me go stand near this over here and warm up really quick. Yeah, Kaz, that's basically kind of like the idea of a homunculus. Alright. Another story.
What's this?
Unfamiliar patterns. Well, yeah, I've definitely seen these
To the best
before.
of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets.
I'm working on it.
There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery.
Yeah, it could be an abbreviation, although pretty much all of the text thus far has been just Latin. I mean, it could be that ACP is a word, but I doubt it. So yeah, I mean, it could be an abbreviation or even an acronym for something.
Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
I take it I passed the intelligence test. Yeah, we'll do that one.
I'm kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache.
Brain ache.
Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast.
Oh.
You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to.
She's a suspicious one.
I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Listen, sister, your guard's so high you can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing.
Yeah, he did say earlier that he used alchemy to cheat something, and we didn't see it happen either.
In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she just likes security. Maybe she's just, security.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
So, yeah, you guys are talking about her looking like a vampire, so we don't necessarily have any, I would say any clues to indicate that she's a vampire, and if they were going to go the route of the homunculus thing that people were saying about for Albedo, I don't suspect he's a homunculus at all, but if anybody might be one, it could be her. She definitely has, you know, some kind of a sickly look about her, so I don't know. Like we've not heard about vampires in Teyvat thus far. It doesn't mean they don't exist, but as soon as you guys started talking about it, I was definitely like trying to like look at her mouth to see if she had fangs or anything obvious. But you know, maybe they would, you know, she would be capable of hiding them or something. I don't know. It could go either way. But I'd almost more wonder if she's the artificial human. If they were gonna go that route. And maybe that's why she was saying that she knows Albedo a little bit better than we do. And to not trust him.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job.
Oh, he knows who that was.
Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
That's
Tell
it.
just by looking?
So
We spent
snarky.
all day working our butts off for that?
Yep.
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
I definitely think that it does.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle.
Well, I mean, we've seen that, like, he can paint pictures of stuff and bring them to life, so what if he, you know, painted her and just brought her to life? He could potentially create an artificial human in the same way he created that janky-looking Geo Vishap in the trailer.
The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea.
Huh. Albedo chalk prints. You know, it makes me wonder if there isn't something to that, Ken. That is surprisingly astute. I'm still gonna have to do some cross-checking with Panda in my Discord for some Latin reference here, just to see if there's any ties. But that's as good a guess as any that I think we're gonna get at this point. But pretty much all of that writing is always Latin. So I mean, it could be an acronym for that, though. Yeah, maybe it could be something just that simple.
Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
It was beautiful. Was a nice effect.
Seeing that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness.
Efficiency. That does tend to be a theme.
So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely picking. I wonder how my sister is.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So I'm a helpful
I
specimen?
mean, the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure, even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined.
Interesting.
If one day I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Huh, okay. Well, we do know that, or at least
Look at that.
the story
Looks like someone made
seems...
camp here. Are other people adventuring nearby? Let's see how our fellow explorers are doing.
Well, I finished the main Albedo quest. But yeah, we do know that, I do believe it was, Kenraya was destroyed by an alchemist who lost his mind, or, you know, went insane with power. So he maybe, you know, like alchemy is one of those things that has the potential to corrupt individuals, and that's what he's afraid will happen to him. I guess it could go any direction still. We don't know much about alchemy in this world yet. Oh, hey, another agate thing up here. And follow this. Okay. Probably going to be ending the stream here, guys, on the hour. Because I gotta get up early for work in the morning. Actually, I have to be up in, oh, like a grand total of just over 5 hours, which is terrible. But, you know, no regrets. I definitely wanted to get a good start on this tonight, and you know, kind of have fun with the stream. And I'm kind of thinking maybe what I might do is continue to explore Dragonspine tomorrow, possibly even on the stream. Because there's still, I assume, a lot of ancient text and tablets and stuff to find, and possible other opportunities to translate some of this text. And I'd like to do that with the stream if there's interest to do it. So yeah, I may definitely. You know, continue doing that with the stream tomorrow after I get off of work, and you know, maybe also with a nap or something. But yeah, yeah. So I may definitely do something like that tomorrow. I do need to really heal my Xignon. There we go. Oh, it's another agate. Okay, cool. I need to. I'm gonna do one thing here before I wrap up the stream, because I suspected that I missed something down here, and I want to do that really quick. Because there was this big, like, crystal thing down here that I didn't do anything with earlier. Yeah, I'm glad you guys stopped in tonight for sure. Like I said, I'm probably gonna continue. There's a high probability anyways that I'll continue doing it for maybe a little bit tomorrow. Maybe not though. Like I said, I'll kind of test and see if people are, you know, interested in me continuing it tomorrow. If you guys want me to, I definitely can. Okay, yeah, I think I need to kill this by hitting it with more of those. I figured that was gonna be the case. Pretty much everything made of ice around here you have to hit with those. Okay, there's another one right here. I do not want to grab that until after I've killed these, because I don't want to blow it up on these guys. Okay, better. So let's go explode that. There's one behind that Laro Churl, or however you say that. Hopefully I can bust through him easy enough.
Moment of birth.
No big deal. He's not too big of a problem, I don't think. Let's just go ahead and get that buff going again. Oh, hey, cool. You can just quickly murder my Zhongli. That's super awesome. Yeah, I'll be fine. Especially now that I popped his actual shield, I'll probably be able to just mitigate whatever's left of him. Hopefully, let me do this really quick.
Right, this is order.
That's better.
Crumble.
Oz revealed.
Yeah, I'll just finish him off with the elemental burst. There we go. Those guys are a little bit on the thick side, but not too bad. He definitely, you know, quickly dispatched Zhongli when I didn't have a shield, though. It definitely hurts. What is angry at me? Okay, these guys.
This is order.
Oh, I do need to be careful about that. That was probably overkill.
Stabilize.
By royal
Oh, Trilix, Zhongli hasn't been buffed yet. That's actually something that's going to be tested, I think they said in 1.3, so that actually has not yet occurred. hopefully not too long. I mean, honest to goodness, I don't really have any problems with current jungly, but like I'm definitely not gonna pass up an opportunity to play a buffed one. So whatever, either way. All right, so there's got to be one more around here somewhere. And then once I find this, I'm gonna close it up for the evening, I think. But okay, there it is right there. I'm just set Oz on these guys first. Well, that made that much easier.
Rise.
Okay. Works for me. This should do the trick. Nice. Oh, okay. Bye. Oh, there's another agate back here too. Frost-bearing tree, awakening the ancient tree that should have slumbered forever under the ice. Oh, I didn't have. Well, at least I was recording it, so I can read it later. What? Does it not do anything? All right, let me get back in close to it. There we go. Okay. Offer. Okay, so it works like the statues of the Seven. All right. I like it. Level 2 rewards. Oh, nice. Okay, more quaint fates. Nice. Yeah, they're really pushing us towards like getting more free rolls in the standard banner. Nice. Okay, yeah, this is the one with the extra wings and stuff. Nice. I like it. These wings are really cool looking. All right. Well then, I need to teleport up here and heal up. And then I'm going to call it here for the night. I want to say thanks to everybody who stopped in this evening. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, there's a high probability that I will continue the stream tomorrow night as well. Or tomorrow, maybe even during the afternoon, if I have the opportunity to do it. But yeah, so thanks everyone for coming in tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to keep working to try to translate most of the text out here in Dragonspine over the coming days and weeks so that we can kind of decode what's going on out here for sure. And just keep diving into it. But with all that said, I'm going to take off for the evening. So you guys all have a good one.